Hi guys, so we're back.
Hey.
We're back, part two. Like I promised you, we're here in the studio with Timothy Hawkins, aka Bliss.
Bliss, baby.
Yeah, y'all. We're gonna chop it up today, and we're gonna do the money talk today. Some questions we didn't get talked about last interview, so we're gonna get into it. And if you're watching, any questions you want to get answered, feel free to drop it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid.
Yep.
Say hi. We're friendly over here.
That's right.
So, let's chop it up with us, guys, okay? So we are going to get into it. Okay, so Bliss, we didn't get the chance to ask you, like, what brings you to South Carolina?
Okay. Well, in South Carolina, what brought me here is my in-laws. Actually, it was 9/11. We actually survived that whole thing there. Got tired of the hustle and bustle, running back and forth. I believe my son was 2 years old at the time. So I said, enough of it. Tired. So let's come down here. And I'm an only child. So my wife has 6 sisters. So it was only right to come down here so she could be with her family.
Okay. Good deal. Okay. So what is the biggest mistake you see artists making regarding money?
Oh, the biggest mistake artists make regarding money is that they believe they're going to get money right away, right at the beginning when everything starts. They believe that if they make a great song, they go out and perform, some club owner is going to pay them a whole bunch of money right away. Doesn't work that way. You have to put your time in. You have to put your advertisement in. Pretty much, you got to you have to sell yourself in a sort of a sense. That's what you have to do. You have to put yourself out there on the market, let people know who you are, see you, hear you, feel you. And then when they get to know you, you might be able to make a little bit of money.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the biggest issue in the music industry?
The issue. Well, it's a weird dynamic. So we have independent artists who can do their own thing, right? But it takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of dedication, it takes people to be together in a group, and you have to stay that way. But with the actual label, the label has the money, they could push it further, they have the backing. So it's a leverage. You got to figure out which is best for you, because the label, they have to recoup their money that they gave you. So if you got 500,000, they got to get that 500,000 back before you see a penny.
Oh, before you make any money.
Before you get any money. So the artist part is, but if you're a producer, and if you're an engineer, and if you're a mixer, everything is fine there. But the artist, you don't eat until the label recoups. Now that's if you're with the label, but if you do it independently, you can make money quicker. But you have to make make sure everyone is in coot doing what you need to do. They need to know their job, and make sure somebody's at the door managing the money. Make sure somebody is managing where you're touring to, where you're going. Make sure somebody handles the actual money that's being brought in. Someone you can trust.
That's
the big thing there. So, that's pretty much that on that.
Okay. What is your approach to releasing music to maximize streaming revenue?
Okay, streaming revenue. Okay, I'm not a big advocate for streaming. It's going to be a little bit too much to get into, but what I would say regarding streaming is it's the same thing with promoting yourself. You have to get your stuff out there. You have to let people see you, hear you, know what it is. That way, when it's on a streaming site, people can then that are further away can say, oh, I heard that song, or I saw that person. Then they want to go to that site. But the kind of a problem that lies is that the person needs to play this song over and over and over and over. I don't know how many people listen to a song more than 2 times. I really don't. Your favorite artist, whomever your favorite artist is, tell me how many times you play them in a month. So just think about what you would play for a new artist.
So whose job is it for the radio station to play the music?
Well, it's the program director, but here's the iffy part that people don't want to hear. There's going to be a little bit of payola. I mean, I'm sorry to say it. There is. Somebody's paying somebody to say, hey, play it for this slot. Play it for this moment. You may not want to believe it. You may not want to hear it. But to some degree, we all know that's what happens. You know, there's big time ballers out here and around town. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows who they may be. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they're going to get there to the program director or who's ever at the radio station, slide them a little something. You'll play this. And then all of a sudden, 3 to 6 months later, everybody thinks, oh, yo, he just went to the radio station and got his stuff played. No. Mm-hmm. Don't work like that. That's just being honest and truthful.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear.
Very honest and truthful. I mean, it's a dime a dozen for people who actually have good music, can take it to a radio station and get it played. But you also have to understand those people at the radio station, they have a job. It's just like if wherever you work at and somebody come in there and ask you just to do something, you have a criteria you got to go through. Mm-hmm. You know, you have to go to this person, to this person, to this person to get it done. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Same thing with a radio station. Everybody thinks because it's music, it's automatic. No, it's not automatic.
Ooh, strategic.
Yeah, very strategic.
You know, I'm gonna throw this in. I noticed that when Chuck and I, like, we go to like Atlanta often. Yeah. I'm always hearing like the Future, like on the radio station, like they pumping it, or the T.I., they pumping their
music all the time. But now it's not to say that they are doing that. They're established now. Mm. So people know that they're going to put out good music, and then it's attainable. It's accessible. People like it, and it is great music. I love the new T.I. joint. You know, I love that song. Yeah. But, you know, starting out, it's a totally different story. You have to do like guerrilla marketing, sell it out of the trunk of your car, you know, hand to hand. You might have to do a few festivals, you know, for free, just so the average consumer can see you and know who you are and say, oh, I like that person because I like the song he did. You know, that's how it goes.
Even after they sign to a label, you think they have to do that?
Well, you're always doing it. Each year, you have to reinvent yourself. So just think about it. You do one album, everybody loves it. It's great. I love it all to death. 2 years later, you got to do another one. Now you got to top that one. So now you got to, but 9 times out of 10, you can't do the same exact thing. So how many people have you listened to that you love? Chuck loves, and they come out each year and it's the same type of music. No, it changes, it alters a bit. But what happens is the general public sometimes don't like change. People gravitate to what it is they like, and they want to like it and they want to stay that way until they get tired of it. You know, I mean, so it's a balance. You got to get out there, you got to show them what you got, perform it, and you got to make them like it whether they want to or not.
Oh, you got the hustle there.
That's a hustle.
Okay. What is your opinion on the current streaming royalty model?
Oh, I do not like it. 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 A lot of people can say they like streaming, but streaming doesn't really account as much as you think it does. To go direct to consumer, which is what I like, because then at that moment, I can put my stuff online on my site. That's the page.
Y'all go.
Just go there. If you can see it, widen your screen. But you would go there to my site. You can listen to my music directly and only my music. The problem is when you stream, you have so many other contenders. So your song could be here. Chris Brown could be right here. Busta Rhymes could be right here. You're contending with them, and that's a great thing to some people. But now you're contending with them, you know? So now your stuff better be good. Yeah. And it has to be good enough for you to say, I don't want to hear Chris Brown talk about, I want to sex you this time. You know, you want to hear this other song.
They're throwing you like with the sharks. So the people already.
Pretty much. You're with piranhas. You're with piranhas.
Okay. So what advice would you give to an independent music artist trying to make it?
Pretty much stay on your P's and Q's. Make sure your team is solid. Stay focused. It's so easy to get caught up into all of this stuff. I mean, pretty much when you're starting out, please don't expect to get paid. Please don't. Don't go out here thinking your song is dope, your team is dope, and you're going to go out here thinking you're going to get a bag. No, people are not going to hand you a bag and they don't know who you are. They don't know your sound. They don't know if they're going to like you 2 songs after. You know, the one song might be great.
Yeah.
No problem there. But 2 and 3, they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't want to chance it. And you know, it's hard out here right now. Gas is going up. Everybody's trying to watch their pennies. So just think about it. You got new music and you want somebody who don't know you to take a chance and spend their hard-earned money to buy your stuff. That you have to take into accountability as well.
Okay, go in like with that open mind.
Yeah, you got to. You got to.
Okay. What genre of music do you make for yourself?
All kinds of music. I'm a very eclectic person. I love music. I can do Latin music, Jamaican music, amapiano, and then the standards, hip hop, R&B, love ballad, pop music. I like fast music in particular. In my days, I was the dude to start everything on the floor. I'd be right out there dancing by myself, if so be it, but that's what I like doing. I like fast, hard hitting, pumping music, but overall, I could do anything you want.
Okay. What is ASCAP and the purpose of it?
Oh, ASCAP. Okay. So if you do a song and you want to copyright it, you would send it to either ASCAP or BMI or CSAC. A lot of people don't know about CSAC. Okay. And what they do is they copyright your music. What a lot of people do is, or may not know, they send one song and they copyright that one song. What they do not know is that you could send 10 to 20 songs in one shot for one price. A lot of people don't know that. And so basically, if you mail it in, I think it's $35. I think if you do it online, it's $65. So just think, if you had a full album done, and this is what I do, I actually complete my music, all completed. So 1 to 10 songs done, mix and master it the way I want to. And I send all of them together to ASCAP. And then what they do is they give you an ISBN number, and that number is connected with the song that you did. And you'll have each one for each song. So now, if that song was to get played, they can identify who you are when that song